2024 lawsuit, Netflix and Sussex's conflicting as they blame each other for bringing a film crew to the royal yard. A new revelation said that Meghan and Harry brought a Netflix crew not only to the Windsor Walkabout at the Queen's funeral, but also to Prince Philip's funeral. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle allegedly tried to bring in a Netflix crew in Windsor during their walkabout with Prince William and Princess Kate, following the death of Queen Elizabeth II. The bombshell revelation was made by a Talk TV host during his conversation with royal expert Jenny Bond, who reflected on recent claims that it was Prince William's decision to invite his estranged brother and sister-in-law for their infamous walkabout in September of 2022. The host revealed that he'd taken his dog Oliver for a walk that day, and as they came down I looked behind, and you know what I saw? 100 yards behind Harry and Meghan was a Netflix crew, he claimed. It's also been frequently alleged that the Duchess of Sussex was wearing a microphone during her interaction with the crowd as she received condolences for the Queen's death. The host's revelation came after Bond explained that it was assumed that the walkabout of the Fab Four was the first step towards reconciliation, following a turbulent few years since the Sussexes left the royal fold. However, the royal expert noted, if that's what William had intended, and seems you would think that was his intention, it really hasn't worked. It's infuriating that one of life's most private, raw and intimate moments was to be secretly filmed for the duo's payday plan. It's different than the palace photographers documenting that engagement and others during that time. This was sneaky, underhanded and disrespectful. Documentation of family members and British public's pain for their own personal monetary gain. In addition, Meghan Markle was also attempting to sell information and footage to US broadcasters. The little box we all could see under Meghan's dress was then 100% a recording device. Moreover, in Prince Philip's funeral, Prince Harry also brought the camera and jumped the queue to get a money shot at the funeral. Harry, of course, knows all about protocol and precedent. Some commentators have said this was so that William and Harry were kept apart. This plan was nothing about avoidance. As Peter Phillips is the eldest grandson, he takes precedence, and Harry's behind him. But then Harry was jumping lanes to be behind William. Harry absolutely deliberately switched positions since he thought he should be closer to his brother. Totally broke protocol, but that's who he is. He needed that photo to prove he was still close to the British royal family. He knew cameras would aim at William and he wanted to get some shots. Harry using his brother for easy money, especially at such a sad time, is beyond low. His betrayals mount up. Recently, a source close to an insider revealed that Netflix and the Harkles are fighting when they blamed each other for film crews during the funeral. Netflix may have compromised the security of the royal family and thus Britain and the Commonwealth. Netflix were actively alongside Markle when she went to Uvalde for publicity after little children were murdered. Netflix need to answer questions. The insider said that a lawsuit at royal court may happen in 2024, and Meghan and Harry can't avoid being summoned because they were working with Netflix. Netflix cameras entered palace grounds knowing that they were prohibited from entering. They knew, because the palace was in charge of making that public, that cameras were not allowed. But the Harkles ignored the orders, to the point that people from the palace saw images that were taken on those grounds in the Harkles documentary. So there's more than one explanation pending from Netflix.